This is Sean with Pioneer Survival Company. It's been a while since I talked to my friends over at PSKOOK, but they turned me on to this new product that they had. It's their bush pot, and as you can see, I've been using it. I've got charcoal all over my hands. So this is what we're going to do a review on today. This is their cooking pot, and it's actually a little set that they've created, and just going to give my thoughts on it and the pros and cons on the set. So stay tuned. Alright, so this set that I got here, you can either get it single, so it just comes with the pot, or you can also get this cooking set. I think for the entire set it ran a little over 20 bucks, a little cheaper if you just get the pot by itself. The pot, I've used it, and we'll actually show some footage of me boiling some water and stuff in the fire. I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. Had it in a hot fire, wasn't any warping or anything. So this is just a good stainless steel pot. It's affordable, and I haven't had any problems, with it bending or anything. You can see, I mean, it's fairly sturdy. There's a little flex in the lid, but unless you're banging it with a hammer or smashing it with a rock, I mean, it's going to hold up for a while. Pot is really good size. What I really like about it is the latch. It's got this locking latch on it, so you can, hold it. When you put your lid on it, you can just squeeze the sides here, and it actually locks everything into place. So that's a really cool feature. The one thing that you will want to be aware of, this lid doesn't snap into place. So the lid can just fall off. Now I kind of like that actually, because sometimes if I'm cooking or something, I want to be able to check and see how the progress of my food is, and so it's really easier just to flip this lid off than sometimes the snapping ones. If you lock them in and then you're trying to get the lid off while you're cooking, it can be a pain. So I mean, that's kind of a cool feature. All in all though, this has been a great product. I mean, I squeeze on it, you can see that there's a little flex and stuff, but overall, I mean, I think this is going to last me for a while. I've been field testing it for about a month now, and like I said, it's been great. It's a 1.5 liter capacity, so I mean, you can fit a lot of stuff into it. So that's just on the pot itself. Let's talk about some of the accessories that came with it. And I kind of got some mixed reviews on these. So this is everything that came with the set. It's got a little alcohol burner. It's just I think it's maybe like tin or something, aluminum, not sure what it's made out of. It's just your basic alcohol stove. Fill it up, light it up, and it'll work. I think that the lid here kind of screws on tight, so I think that if you really ratchet that thing down, I think you're going to have some trouble getting it off, so I wouldn't really ratchet this thing down tight, because I don't think, this here is really soft, so I think you could bend this thing kind of easily. It also comes with one of these so that you can blow air and try and get it down into your fire. I don't really use these too often, but if it's something that you like, it comes with it. Comes with this little cup, so I mean, it does have a container. It's like probably a little bit bigger than a double shot glass. It's definitely a strawberry shortcake proportion. So if I'm having a tea party with my friend's daughter, this would probably be a great size. It's not perfect for man size, but I mean, it's solid. I mean, it's a good glass. It's just you're not going to get a whole lot of liquid in it. It does come with a nice collapsible spork. So I mean, it is a complete set. You can pop this off if you need to, for washing purposes and so forth, and then it just goes back together, locks into place. So I mean, it's not terrible. You can actually slide this down, and that makes it so it doesn't bend. So I mean, that's cool. Now the one thing that kind of made me chuckle, it comes with a plate. I'm not really sure what I would do with this. It's like a micro dog bowl or something. I mean, the best thing is I might set some utensils on it and stuff so they don't get dirty. I'm not really going to be able to do a whole lot with this. So it is what it is. The bowl was kind of nice. I mean, it's just kind of a smaller bowl, but I mean, I could use it. It's functional. I could scoop out some beans or whatnot if I'm cooking it, and you know, I'll be able to eat it. It fits nicely into the package. The other thing, it just comes with some of these aluminum dishes. These are, you know, pretty much they're going to be a one and done. I don't think, you know, it's not something that I can reuse a whole lot, so that's that. One of the big issues that I had with this set was with this alcohol burner. So I have an alcohol burner, but how am I going to cook anything on it? Because if you try and set any pot on top of this thing, obviously it's going to put out the flames. The only thing that I could think of was that maybe I could take one of these aluminum pie tins, poke a bunch of holes around it, cut out the top, and then set this on it. That would sort of be something that I could set my pan on, you know, like that. My only concern is if there's a lot of water and stuff in it, I don't know how stable that would be. So, you know, that's my thoughts. As far as the product itself, I don't know if I would actually go for the cooking set. I think that they have a lot of opportunity to improve that. My suggestion for the cooking set would be to, you know, they could probably keep this. I would scrap these. I'd probably, you know, I'd keep a bowl, but maybe get a larger size bowl for it. This here, I don't really need that. I'd get rid of that. So what I'd probably end up doing is, you know, keep the pot and the way it is. Get a larger size bowl, because you can see when that fits in there, there's still a lot of room. So you could get a larger size bowl that fits in there. And then maybe just some sort of a metal screen that sets around this so that you'd have your camp oven. I think that would be a much tighter set. Now, as far as the pot itself, I love the pot. I think the pot's great. And like I said, you can buy the pot on its own, or you can get this camping set if, you know, this stuff's your thing. So that's pretty much my assessment. I mean, everything, you know, I throw the pie tin in there, the little plate. Drop the spoon down in there. Somehow I got all this to fit. I also, you can see this is kind of used. I had used the lid actually as a plate, so that's why it's a little messy. But then, you know, you just put everything on top, lock it down, and I mean, it stays in there. So I mean, when you're traveling and stuff, it's going to hold together. It does also come with this nice little case. It's just a little mesh case, nothing fancy, but you know, when you've had it on the fire and stuff and it gets a little ashy and you're throwing it back into your pack, I mean, it just kind of makes it nice so that there's a little barrier between your pot and the other stuff. And it just cinches up. So that's the PSKOOK pot. Like I said, I'd recommend the pot. Not so sure about the cooking set itself. It just kind of falls short of what I would need in the bushcraft area, or you know, even if I'm just out hiking and camping and trying to cook some food. But the pot I really liked. So that's that. Make sure you stop by our website, pioneersurvivalcompany.com. Go to our store, check out some of our new classes that we have for sale. Wilderness safety, we have an urban class coming up, and also go to our Fortress clothing store. You can use the code PSC20, get 20% discount and free shipping. And you can also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Pioneer Survival Company. Thanks for watching, and remember to journey past your limits.